making a sustainable life accessible to everyone. One Community Weekly Progress Update, number 687.
One Community is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are creating open source and free shared blueprints and resources, tools and tutorials, and do-it-yourself instructions for highest good living. Creating solution models that create additional solution creating models in the service of all life on this planet. This includes highest good approaches to food, energy, housing, education, for-profit and non-profit business creation, society, and earth stewardship.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of One Community's Weekly Progress Update. This is our May 18th, 2026 edition. My name is Jay, and today what I want to talk about is making a sustainable life accessible to everyone. Because everything you see happening in the background of this video is what we are open sourcing and free sharing with the intent to make it accessible to everyone. But to really be successful in our mission of creating a sustainable civilization, we had to ask ourselves the questions like, well, what are the barriers to radical sustainability and making a sustainable life accessible to everyone? Like, why is this movement not already viral? Why is it that everyone isn't already living sustainably? And the answer to that question is that it's not easy enough, it's not affordable enough, and it's currently hasn't been demonstrated as attractive enough for the idea to spread its own. And so we asked ourselves the question, well, how do we make it easy enough, affordable enough, and attractive enough for the idea to spread its own? And the answer to that is by open sourcing and free sharing super improved systems for all the different areas of sustainability. So every week I talk about we have the physical foundations of sustainability, food, energy, and housing, and we take the emotional foundations of sustainability and we combine those with them, which are what we like to call highest good approach to fulfilled living, education, economics, and stewardship. And so we're creating super improved systems for food, energy, housing, even the fulfilled living, the education, the economics, and the stewardship. And we're open sourcing and free sharing them to make them easy enough and affordable enough for people to be able to implement them. But if people aren't excited enough about this, how will it ever happen? Like, making a sustainable life accessible to everyone is pointless if what's accessible is not desirable. And so One Community, the complete model, is about that key component. We're creating all the open source and free shared plans for the food, the energy, the housing, the fulfilled living, education, economics, and stewardship to make it as easy and affordable as possible. But One Community, the experience of living in one community, is what will make it and demonstrate it as attractive enough for people to actually want to live this way. And so this is what we are motivated to do, is to demonstrate the most amazing living experience so that we can create a new paradigm of sustainability that everybody wants, or at least enough people want, so that we can reach that tipping point or that critical mass of participation to move humanity to a sustainable civilization. To do that, we need to create one community and demonstrate how putting all of these different things together, specifically building these physical foundations of sustainability, allows us to demonstrate these emotional foundations of sustainability more easily than any traditional model, and to create a way of living that most people would consider to be better than the way they're living right now. And by open sourcing and free sharing it and creating one community so that 30% of the population is visitors that come and experience one community, and sharing viral videos of things like time-lapse photography and all this cool stuff that you see happening right now with AI that is just AI slop garbage because it's not real, and you can tell that it's not real if you look closely enough, and showing what can really be done and really producing this stuff and really building this stuff so that people can come and experience it for real, and recognizing that real people are creating really cool things. This is how we're making a sustainable life accessible to everyone, but not just accessible, but attractive. And so by making easy enough, affordable enough, and demonstrating it's attractive enough, we can make this a viral movement, and we can redefine the sustainability industry as a sustainable one, as an open source, not sustainable one, it's sustainability industry, as an open source one. And so that is what One Community is all about. And we're doing this for everything that you see happening in the background of this video. Everything that you see, we're creating easy to follow step-by-step plans so that people can replicate it. And not just as the complete teacher demonstration community, village, city, or hub, but each of the individual components, the housing, the energy, the food, as well as the fulfilled living, the education, each of the individual components is made up of other components. So the whole thing is designed to be modular. So people can implement it as a complete teacher demonstration hub, designed to teach other people, and this is really important, designed to teach other people how to create teacher demonstration hubs as well, or just implement an individual component that you or your family and friends and people might be interested in. You might want to just build a home that is built without toxic materials and is designed to last longer than a traditional home. Virtually indestructible in the case of something like an earth bag home or a shipping container home, and it's designed to last longer. It's designed to be more beautiful and artistic and healthier to live in. As one example, maybe you want to run a home-based education program or a community-based education program designed based on the most revolutionary education models that the world has ever discovered, created. We've taken those models, Montessori, Waldorf, Reggio, Orff, 8 Intelligences, and a couple others. We put them all together and said, what are the best of all of these, and how do you build that into one education model so that we can raise our kids to be the most creative, free thinkers, and ambassadors of the future that we possibly can, since it's these kids that are going to inherit the world that we're creating right now and will pass it on to their children and generations to come. And so how do we prepare kids to be the best stewards possible? First and foremost, by being good role models. That's how we start. And then having an education program that teaches them to be able to be free thinkers and to analyze and interpret what it is that we're doing and to carry that forward in the way that we hope will be for the highest good of all people in life on this planet, because not living that way is really shooting ourselves in the foot. And this is how humanity has been living so far. And I don't really think I'd blame us for that, because it hasn't been easy enough, affordable enough, or attractive enough. Humanity's been sold on this idea that we have to compete with each other, even though there's so much evidence showing that working together is that cooperation and collaboration are way better than competition. That contributionism versus capitalism, contributionism will win every time, I think. And so we want to demonstrate that. And the beauty of this is that we don't need capitalism to go away. We're not fighting capitalism. We're demonstrating a different way. We're demonstrating an alternative. And so if this idea of making sustainable life accessible to everyone is something that you resonate with and you'd like to be a part of, we invite you to get involved with what it is we're doing. We're an all-volunteer organization. We're a nonprofit organization. We're a non-governmental organization, 100% volunteer, including myself. Creating this because we want to live this way, creating this because we want anybody else who wants to live this way to be able to have access to the information to be able to do so as well. And so we have a helping page if you'd like to help out. If you'd like to get involved, visit our helping page. If you'd like to get involved, if you'd like to help out without getting involved, donate, like, subscribe, visit us on social media. We're on all the different social media accounts to make it as easy as possible for us to help us get our information out there, which is even more important than ever before, because SEO optimization of a website is not what it used to be with AI. People are just not digging deep in the internet anymore because the answers are right at their fingertips. And so how do we get our information out? We need the help of people like you to help us share, like, subscribe, comment, do those kinds of things. Take a few minutes to help us support. So we're on all the different social media networks to make it as easy as possible to do that. And if you'd like to see exactly what our all-volunteer team has accomplished within the last week, because a lot of people are like, oh, it sounds like a lot of talk. Like, what are you actually doing? Well, we've had over 2,000 volunteers contribute to our project so far. We've completed hundreds of thousands of hours of work on design, development, research, and you can see exactly what it is that our all-volunteer team is working on right now by visiting our weekly progress update blog. You can subscribe there if you'd like to get a weekly dose of positivity in your inbox. And more importantly, if you visit our website, that's where you can access all of our open source tools, resources, do-it-yourself instructions, and the results of these hundreds of thousands of hours of research. It's all on our website because it's all free shared, it's all open source, and it's all designed to be replicable. Step-by-step instructions for every aspect of what it is that we're doing to make it so that people can replicate what it is we're doing. And we continue to fill in the blanks and cross our T's, dot our I's, and answer every question that we can to make it easier and easier and easier. And as we build one community, the idea will be then again to add in the video tutorials and to find out the things that we didn't know and to answer those questions and to continue to develop it all out to complete the stewardship component of our project. It was all about how to maintain all these different components, etc. So this is how we're making a sustainable life accessible to everyone. Everyone's invited to participate. Thank you for watching to the end. Stick around if you'd like to help out our algorithm by watching all the way to the end, and you'll get a couple more minutes of bullet points and all the major components of our project and see exactly what it is that we're all about. And with that said, thanks for watching to the end. Thanks for joining us. Until next week, we will, of course, keep on keeping on. Thank you.
The one community approach to highest good housing is eco-artistic home building that is affordable, sustainable, do-it-yourself duplicable, resource and space efficient, and consists of 7 different sustainably constructed village models. One Community is also creating an open-source duplicable city center. It is designed to be LEED Platinum certified, provide 12 guest rooms, dining for over 150 people, and laundry and recreation space for over 300 people, all while saving money, time, space, and resources. One Community's approach to highest good food is duplicable almost anywhere, scalable for different needs, more biodiverse and nutritious, part of forwarding a global open-source botanical garden collaborative, and includes 9 different free, shared, and duplicable growing environments. One Community's approach to highest good education is designed for all age groups, adaptable to any schooling environment, inspiring and fun for all participants, includes national standards, all subjects, lesson plans, teaching strategies, learning strategies and tools, classroom design, and more. The One Community approach to highest good society is globally focused, individually enriching, cooperative and collaborative, includes a highest good network and application, 4 different economic models, and combines fulfilled living and true earth stewardship for the benefit of all people and all life on this planet.